So just a few days ago, we got the Godzilla x Kong, the New Empire teaser trailer, and this really came out of nowhere. I did not expect this at all. I know there's an Insidious trailer that came out, and then this dropped soon after it. And I know Jake, I want to first thank Jake, obviously big part of the channel, who covered this while I was at work. I wasn't able to cover it at the time, but I wanted to give my thoughts on the teaser trailer and also my theory. My main three theories for what I think is going on in this trailer, who this character is, and what role he's actually going to play in this new movie. I think the first option is it could be a flashback. Now, just because it's a flashback doesn't mean that this is a character we won't see ever again. Just because we show a flashback of this character a long time ago doesn't mean that he's not going to come back. Honestly, the first theory is this is from a long time ago in Hollow Earth. This is one of the Kongs that was able to obviously take down a lot of different creatures and is a very experienced fighter and obviously has some kind of advantage we don't know about. But I do think the first option is it's a flashback, and this is basically a character that we will see a long time ago and I think would return in the future of this universe. So we'd go from the past, seeing this character, to eventually see him in the future. That's the first option I see. Now the second option is that this is a Kong that has kind of control over another creature. I think this is the most likely option that I know of. I could be completely wrong. This theory I have is basically where this Kong could fight himself and is a good fighter, but the reason why there's all these dead bodies and all these bones around him is not because of him in particular. It's because he has some kind of pet, some kind of creature that he has control over, like Destroya. He has some, I don't know how he does it, but this theory might be out there. But this theory is basically where I think this Kong just kind of sits back and has control over some bigger, stronger monster that's able to take everything out and somehow keeps him at bay. And that's where I think a creature like Destroya would come in. He kind of just sits back and relaxes and watches this creature take out all these other ones, and he's kind of the one in charge. This theory is just, for some reason I have this theory, and because this Kong does not look that powerful, I don't really understand how this Kong would be able to take down a Godzilla and Kong at the same time and be that powerful, because I just don't see it yet. So this is my theory that is probably the least likely, but if I end up being right, then I at least want to have it on video saying that this is my theory. But then let's move to the most likely theory that everyone's talking about, is that this Kong just has superpowers. He has some kind of new power that gives him some special ability and that allows him to be able to fight multiple creatures at the same time, and that has allowed him to take down all of these creatures that we see laying all around him. You see dead bodies and bones of giant creatures everywhere. I mean, this is an absolute massacre here. So the most likely option is that this is some kind of Godzilla-Kong hybrid, or that this Kong has some massive superpower that allows him to just be a massive threat. And that's probably the most likely one. He uses something in Hollow Earth to become powerful. There's rumors that he has kind of a Godzilla atomic breath or something, some kind of power with his glowing eyes. This is probably the most likely, because just because he looks a little skinnier than Kong does not mean he couldn't be an amazing fighter. So that's probably the most likely theory to this point. But then just to wrap up this video, my thoughts on this trailer overall, I think this trailer is awesome. It's such a cool teaser trailer. The way this new creature is just sitting in his throne is just such an awesome shot, and it makes me super excited for this movie. I totally didn't expect this teaser trailer, but I want a full trailer so bad now. Luckily, this movie is less than a year away, so I can't wait to see this movie. I can't wait to see a new trailer coming soon, and I obviously cannot wait to see who this creature is and what he's able to do on screen. But make sure you let me know down below what you think of my theories. Which theory do you think is the most likely? Make sure you let me know what your theories are for this new creature and what he's going to do. Make sure you let me know down below, and thanks for watching.